Hey guys, it's me Keeping Minds. So today I'm gonna give you the tips and tricks to break your sub-30 barrier. Sub-30, it's not a hard barrier to break through because if you put in a little bit of effort and learn some new algorithms and just practice, you would break the barrier in no time. So let's get started. Tip number 1. Get a new speed cube. If you are still using the Rubik's Prime cubes, just throw them away because they're not good and you cannot achieve sub-30 on those cubes. You can get a good speed cube ranging from $3 to over $100, and you can get them from any online store such as speedcubeshop.com or thecubicle.us. I'll give the links to some of my favorite cubes in the description box below. Tip number 2. Learn CFOP. You can achieve sub-30 with the beginner's method, but it's a lot harder. If you learn CFOP and put in a little bit of practice, it's just so easy to break the barrier. CFOP stands for Cross, F12, OLL and PLL. So I have the tutorials for all of those topics in my channel. If you want to check out, I'll give the link to the playlist in the description, or you can just click here. If you are using the beginner's method, you can learn CFOP with ease because it's just the same as beginner's method. So I'll show the similarities. So instead of doing the daisy on the top and bringing back all the center pieces to the bottom, you can just solve the cross on your bottom so that it saves a lot of time. It will look like this. So in the second step of the beginner's method, you would just solve the corner and then solve the edge. But in CFOP, F stands for F12, so it's just the first two layers. So you can just do some pairing and then inserting like this, and the same goes for all the pairs. So here's the point where you have to learn some algs. You just learn the 2-look OLL, which is just of 10 algorithms. So it goes like this. You make the cross on the top and then solve the rest of the corners. And lastly, PLL has over 21 algorithms, and for this you can learn the 2-look PLL, which just consists of 6 algorithms, which goes like this. So first you solve all the corners with one alg, and then you solve the rest of the edges. Tip number 3. Learn Fingertricks. Fingertricks help you to do all the algorithms or this kind of crazy stuff. You cannot do these wrist turns and just break your sub-30 barrier. So you need to learn all the essential finger tricks for the algs you use. So if you want to learn finger tricks, I'll link to some of the best tutorials in the description. If you want to watch out my tutorial, you can just click here, or I'll give the link in the description. So here are the splits you can follow to be sub-30. You can do your cross in 4 seconds and then F12 in 18 seconds and rest of the last layer in just 8 seconds. Tip number 5. Practice. This is not a kind of a tip or a trick because if you have learned all the tips I've mentioned before and just do nothing, just buy the cubes and learn some algorithms and not practice, what's the use? You could practice through the splits I gave you, and if you put in a little bit of effort and practice, you could break your sub-30 barrier in no time. So that's all for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and comment in the comment section below. And if you want to watch any of my videos, you can click anywhere in here. This is for this video, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.